Hey everyone, Zed here with RC Plus Hobbies. Today we are going to be taking a look at the ARRMA Big Rock BLX. This is the 3S version. They also make a 6S version, which has the same body design. This one they decided to go with that 6S new body style. So let's go ahead and check out the panels on the box, and then we'll take a look at the truck itself. See what changes they made. It's going to be pretty similar to like the Typhon and the Sentin that we've already looked at in a previous video. And then after that we will take it outside, run it on a 2-cell and 3-cell Lipo, and then just kind of give final thoughts on it. So let's go ahead, and on the front you can see that new black, well, not new, it's been matte black on the previous version, but that new body style in matte black. We'll flip it to the side here. Like always, they kind of have a top-down view, which goes over some of the specs, like the 2-in-1 80 amp speed control, the drive shaft stone guard. This one shows the new clipless body setup, the dynamic stability control, which helps maintain steering angle and keep the car stable if you're doing like high-speed runs, or if you're just new and you kind of need a little bit of assistance to help you while you're driving. This side panel here goes over the specs of the truck, how big it is, how much it weighs, all of that. Going over the electronics. On this side, they're just kind of talking about the tires, some of the details like the foldable wing mirrors. And then the last panel is going to be the speed chart. We'll see how close those numbers match up to when we do our testing. And then the colors, which is kind of hard to see on the box. They're all pretty dark colors, but you've got the black one, and you've got this new dark green one, which is pretty cool looking, and then this blue one here. So it's nice to see other colors than just the matte black. People really liked that, but there wasn't any variety. It was kind of that whole Henry Ford, you can have any color you want as long as it's black situation. The price on this guy is $349.99, so it is a little bit more than the rest of the line, but I believe that is the price it was before they did the redesign, so the price has not changed on it. But yeah, let's get the truck in here and check it out. Alright, so here is the ARRMA Big Rock out of the box. We've got the matte black one out. Looking over the body. Definitely a really cool, redesign. It's got those big old Ragnarok tires on it. Foldable mirrors. It's kind of neat. I don't think it's going to help prevent them from breaking off, but it's a nice little touch. I really like that they did roof skids on it. I wish they would have done that on like the rest of them, like the Granite. But it is nice to see it here to help keep it from breaking this top. Big roll bar, and going around the back here, kind of neat look. So let's go ahead and pull the body off. On this one here, it's the same as the rest of them for the most part. So you've got this like kind of gooseneck back here. You push that guy down. Oops, body's a little slippery. Push that down, and oh, wow, can I get it? Hold on. There we go. Body's really slippery. It was hard to do one-handed. So that releases the back. Spin it around here. And on the front, just right up here in this little hood design, push that guy down right there. And that comes up. Set that off. Just actually take a look underneath here. So you can see that latch system there. And then the latch system on the front. And it does actually come in, and then that connects to these skids here, so it does actually reinforce, kind of has a body reinforcement using this headache rack and the roof skid to the front latch assembly, which is kind of nice. Looking at the truck itself, we'll start with the front end here. So same oil-filled shocks. We've got adjustable turnbuckles, nice beefy C-hubs and steering knuckles in here. Plastic slider style drive axles. We've got those new dirt guards to help keep dirt from getting into the chassis as easily, dirt and rocks. There is the new battery management system. We've got our center differential unit there. Up front is that Spektrum S662 servo, the 80 amp 2-in-1 speed control, and then 3100 kV motor with the heatsink and the cooling fan on it. And then out back, adjustable turnbuckle still, big rear carriers. You've got aluminum hinge pin braces front and rear, which is nice. There's a look at kind of like the new body clip or clipless system, clip retention, whatever they're calling it. So yeah, pretty similar to setup to you know, how it's been in the past, obviously with a couple of upgrades here, and then you know, just it does look a lot like the Typhon or the Sentin since it is on that longer wheelbase. But yeah, nice little setup. And then over here is the stuff that you get in the bag in the box. So you've got your manual. This is a little technical guide, goes over option parts, as well as inside it has what they call an exploded view. If I can get it to open up, here we go. And that shows you basically all the individual components of the truck. So if you ever break something and you need to, you know, replace it and you're not exactly sure what to call it, you know, you can just get in here, find the item itself. You know, say you broke the servo saver, ARRMA 340215. Give us a call, see if we've got that part. I'm sure we have it hanging on the wall, and we can get you back up and going again. You do get actual handled tools, which is nice to see. It's going to be a 2 mil and a 2.5 mil for most everything you need to do on the truck. You get another bag that comes with this little guy here, which is your wheel nut wrench, your shock tool for taking the bottom of the shock body off if you're wanting to change oil, little spacers for adjusting the preload, and then it also gives you 12mm hexes. That way if you're using like a Traxxas tire or something, you can throw these on and use them. And then there's a little L wrench in there. That'll be a 1.5mm for dealing with your pinion gear. And then a nice set of ARRMA batteries to go into your SLT3 transmitter. Standard setup on it. You've got your 3-channel switch down here, steering rate, throttle trim, steering trim, steering wheel with the foam grip, which feels nice. On the back, you've got your throttle limiter and then throttle and steering reverser, as well as the orange power button to let you know this is a dynamic stability control setup, which we'll talk a little bit more about that when we take it out and drive it. But yeah, there is a look at what you get. So I'm going to get this guy all put together, get some batteries going, and we'll see what it can do. All right, so we got the Big Rock out here. We got the 2-cell battery in it. We're gonna put it on 50 and see what it does. Turn it up a little bit here, and I'm gonna give it just a little bit of steering trim because it's, which way is it pulling? It's pulling to the right. Okay. We got it on 75. $23. And put it on 100 here. Miles an hour. All right, switch it to the 3-cell and see what it does. All right, 3-cell, put it on 50 here and give it a go. Got 23. Throw it on 75. And 100%. Take it down just a little bit. $49. Oh man, I might do one more just to see if we can get 50. $49's the number. All right, well, let's drive it around a little bit and give impressions on it. Definitely a lot more stable than the Granite, which is to be expected. It's wider, longer chassis. I think this one, definitely one of my favorites. Haha, saved it. All right, yeah, definitely a lot of fun, really stable. I mean, it's, you know, you can still tip it over if you're being rowdy, but these tires work a lot better on the street than the ones with the Granite. I think they're a really good all-around tire. They're not ballooning too much. The car does have a little bit of cog on the low end. And that's probably from gear ratio to get it to go as fast as it's going, but you know, we'll take it inside and temp it and see if that, you know, affected temperatures on the motor and speed control at all. But yeah, general drivability, a lot of fun. I wish we had a cool dirt track around like some of these other guys so that we could take it out and jump it and kind of show it more in its natural habitat. But either way, still a lot of fun even if you live, you know, only where there's street. So all right guys, I'm gonna take it inside and we'll check it out. All right, we got the Big Rock back inside. We're just gonna do some quick checks on temperature. We got 89, 103, 106. So we got the battery about 106, motor 120, 40, 53, 54. Looks like about 155 on the motor. And speed control. Let's see if we can like get both of the 130, 49, 50. 151, 52, so 150-ish, 152 on the ESC. Yeah, about 152 on the ESC. All right, so as far as drivability goes, this one is definitely a lot of fun. It does cog on the low end, which is part of, you know, why it was up there at 49 miles an hour. They definitely have it geared, you know, to get pretty much to the speed they're saying on the box. These tires are really nice to run on the street. They're grippy, but not too grippy to where it was just chucking itself when I turned it. So pretty decent little, you know, street usage tire. And I'm sure they'll do really good in the dirt too. Probably slide a fair bit on the dirt, which will be fun. Doing some big drifts and throwing rocks and dirt and everything everywhere. Yeah, so, you know, last thoughts on it. I like the new redesign of the body. It looks really good. Temperatures look like they're okay. You know, they're not anything too crazy. They were kind of at the top end, at least like for the speed control, it was kind of up on the top end where we would normally start considering shutting it down. But yeah, you know, it wasn't terrible. Durability wise, just as always, it's an ARRMA car. It's going to be tough. Parts are going to be, you know, easy to get a hold of. Yeah, a lot of fun. What did we say? $349.99 is the price on this one. There isn't really a truck similar to it. You know, the Traxxas Stampede would probably be the closest thing, or maybe maybe the Slash Raptor R, you know, just because it's a similar kind of truck design, long wheelbase. I don't know, one of those two. But either way, you know, you're looking at $430 to I think $500 for the Raptor R. So at $350, you know, it's a good price. Electronics wise, the Traxxas car is going to have a standalone speed control at around a 120 amp. So it does have a better speed control in the Traxxas car. You get a center differential in this, as well as the Stampede. The Raptor R has a normal slipper clutch, so that is something that you're giving up with the Raptor R. So yeah, I think this one sits in a really good spot. And it's definitely a lot of fun to drive. It's going to be durable for sure. So yeah, cool little truck. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments below on, you know, if you think there's anything that we can do different, or, you know, what you'd like to see. We're always open to feedback. So yeah, appreciate you, and we will see you next time.